name is Pascale Gibon, and I am delighted to welcome you to the Everyday Life Balance Show, the podcast for men and women who want to create more balance and harmony in their life on the mental, physical, and spiritual level. Every Monday, you get access to insights, practical tools, and strategies on well-being, personal development, life fulfillment, and success from experts in their field and from me, your change catalyst. It is my mission to guide you to happiness and help you find greater joy, inner peace, and balance. This is an invitation to you, the listener, to transform your life one step at a time. Hello, my beautiful listeners. Welcome back to the Everyday Life Balance Show. I'm your host, Pascale Gibon, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. In episode 324, we are delving into a topic that's close to my heart and crucial for achieving life balance: the science of habit formation. Habits, as we know, are the invisible architecture of our daily life. Nearly half of what we do every day is out of habit. So how can we harness the power of habits to transform our lives positively? The most significant shift to make positive changes is to learn to develop habits that align with our life vision and goals. Let's start by understanding what a habit or paradigm, a multitude of habits, is. In its simplest form, a habit is a routine or behavior we perform regularly, and often automatically or unconsciously. Neuroscience tells us that habits form through a process known as a habit loop. This loop consists of three key elements: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue or trigger is a stimulus that initiates the behavior. It could be a time of day, an emotional state, a particular location, or any other consistent signal. The routine or behavior is a specific habit or action you take in response to the cue. The reward is the benefit or pleasure you get from performing the habit. It reinforces the behavior and makes it probable that you will perform it again when the cue arises. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are feeling stressed. That is the cue. So you decide to go for a run, the routine. Afterwards, you feel happier and more relaxed, the reward. Over time, this forms a habit loop. The key to forming positive habits is identifying our cues or triggers and consciously attaching new routines that lead to rewarding outcomes. Since you've set your intention and vision for this year, can you identify the new habit loop you need to form to experience rewarding outcomes? If you do, the next question is, how do we make these habits stick? That's where consistency, discipline, and patience come in. Recent studies suggest that forming habits is more complex than the commonly said 21-day minimum. The truth is, the time it takes to form a habit can vary greatly depending on the behavior, beliefs, the person, and the circumstances. In any case, the prerequisite is a committed decision to stick to the new routine to get rewarding outcomes. Now let's look at breaking bad habits, a challenge many face. Do you know what the key here is? It's not to eliminate the bad habit, but to replace it with a better one that delivers the same reward. For example, if you habitually reach for sugary snacks when stressed, try replacing them with a healthier alternative, like a piece of fruit or a brisk walk. If you're considering harnessing the power of habits to transform your life, I encourage you to start with one habit. Start small and remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's about progress, not perfection. As we wrap up this episode, remember that every habit you have good or bad, was once a mere decision. And it's never too late to develop better habits and make choices that lead to the life you desire and deserve. Remember, now is your time to transform your life one step at a time. I look forward to connecting with you next Monday. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time, keep balancing, harmonizing, and thriving. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for reviewing and rating the Everyday Life Balance podcast on iTunes. And thank you for subscribing to this podcast so that you can continue to get training each time I release a new episode. I look forward to connecting with you next week. And as always, yes, you can dream it, create it, live it.